an ancient forest, a quiet lake lay hidden. Sunbeams peeked through the thick branches, lighting up the tiny, mossy lake where the water was murky and green. Once, this lake had been as clear as glass, but time had covered it with moss and weeds. The old lake bowl reflected only green ripples from the slime instead of the sky. One quiet morning, a lone white swan glided into this forgotten place. With its long, elegant neck, the pure white swan cautiously swam through the murky water, surrounded by silence. He looked at his reflection and saw only shadows. The swan bowed its head towards the water, but instead of a clear shadow, it saw only blurred spots. This place is lonely, but maybe I can help, he thought. The swan stood thoughtfully by the shore, next to an old moss-covered stone. Every day, the swan began cleaning the water, pulling out weeds with his beak. The water around him slowly began to clear. He sang gentle songs that floated across the surface. The swan with an open beak sings, and sound waves spread across the water under the early morning sky. Slowly, the lake began to change. The banks became cleaner, blue glimpses appeared in the water, and the sun reflected in tiny drops. Birds heard his song and came to help. Small birds like blue tits, sparrows, and nightingales brought dry twigs and flower seeds in their beaks, decorating the banks. Deer came to drink, their gentle steps stirring the clear water. A pair of deer cautiously approached the crystal, clear water, where the reflection of stars and trees sparkled on the surface. One night, the stars returned to the lake. The deep night sky was so brightly reflected in the lake that it seemed as if the stars had fallen into the water. People found the lake again, and their hearts felt lighter. A family with children looks at the lake. Someone is taking a landscape photo. Someone is sitting on the grass and smiling. Even small acts of kindness can bring beauty back to forgotten places. The swan proudly glides across the shining surface of the lake, surrounded by flowers, birds, a starry sky, and peaceful calm.